Hello mga pamangkink, or should we say, Illumi-nephews and Illuminieces?
Kailangan natin mag-decide soon. Kailangan mag-decide soon.
We need to decide soon our final answer for what we will call our
Magsi 6 months na
listeners.
yata tayo. Tapos
Yeah,
wala pa rin na pipili.
yeah.
We
We need to
put
decide.
it for a poll, di ba? Pwede
Yeah,
namang sila
pwede naman.
mag-decide.
Yeah, we can let our audience decide. Anyway, hello everyone. As you can see, winter is coming. It's coming very, very soon, in the middle of February. That's because we are now having winter spell, and as most of the community knows, all of the spoilers are out as far as I'm concerned. Tama ba? All of the spoilers are out. So we're here to discuss the cards that caught our attention. So yun, again, winter spell. Yay, here's the logo. Woohoo. It's spoiled season now. It's not spoiler season. Because it's all done. It's all done. So yeah, each of us chose 5 cards that caught our attention. So just to review, here are the rules. They're really in no particular order. You know, top 5 cards from set 11, 5 from each Lorcantito. No ink restrictions and no rarity restrictions. So, and again, it doesn't really mean that they're powerful. It just caught our eye and we just found them so interesting that we had to just put them up here. Yun.
For one reason or another.
Yeah, one reason or another. Tama.
Kung ano yung rason, that's what the video is for.
Yeah. We're here to explain and rationalize.
So instead of like rating it from yung rating natin dati na yung sablay, sakto, tapos
Sulit.
Sulit ba?
Yeah.
Hindi ko na maalala. It's been so long. No? Solid, loko ka.
Solid. Okay. Sablay, sakto, and solid. No, we're not gonna do that rating anymore. Because we're just here to rationalize.
The assumption is lahat ng napili today is solid.
Or sakto. Solid or sakto.
Bakit kami pili ng sakto?
Kasi nga, it's just interesting. Yun nga, it doesn't necessarily mean it's powerful. It's interesting.
Sa akin, lahat solid.
Syempre. Ganun nga. I guess this is also where we rationalize our perspective. Lalo na ako, because I come from, yun nga, I belong to the cult of blue steel. So, my perspective will always be coming from that blue steel, from that blue steel player mentality. Anyway, without further ado, I guess I will start. So, let's start with the first card. And that is Gantu Hamsterwheel's Accomplice. It's a 1-drop, 3/3, and when you play this character, choose and discard a card. I chose this because this pretty much replaces Captain Hook to me. Forceful Duelist. Sure that discard a card is kind of painful, especially if you're on the play, but on the draw, it could be a bit more viable. And I think this is a better late game draw than when you draw Hook, because at least it's a 3/3 body. And yeah, coming from a blue steel perspective, na at this time, we're pretty much down to 2 cards in hand. So we can play our the 1 card in hand or ink it and then play this, and we don't have to pay the cost. So it's a 1-drop 3/3. And it's a bit more survivable than Hook. It's not challenger. The strength is static. So yeah, I think this is much better than Captain Hook in certain situations. Of course, there are times wherein you'd want to have Captain Hook, especially if you're on the play, but you just need to practice a bit on how you can use this card, and it will yield some interesting results and interesting lines, actually. Another thing that I think this would be useful for is it synergizes with the next card that I will present later, because it feeds it. And I guess we can go to that now.
Let's go.
Ito, which is Moana, the Curious Explorer, 5-drop 4/4. And you can ink cards from your discard. That's its ability. So yeah, pretty much you get you don't have to ink from your hand, so that's good. And of course, it has that 2 lore. Now, ayun nga, dahil nakakapag-discard ka kay Gantu, you can discard something that you're gonna ink anyway. Either you can discard that before you play Moana or while Moana is already there. Anyway, going back to Moana, I think this card, at least in my perspective, will replace Namari in the 246 as the princess after you play Cinderella. Because by that time, you will have 5 ink. You play her, you get an ink from your discard, and then you will get another ink from Cinderella, which kind of accelerates you in a sense. It does accelerate you because you will get to ink twice, and you don't have to make your hand suffer for it. So it preserves hand health. Yeah, it does have its own weaknesses. I'm still trying it out. I'm still thinking of how to use her. It's still quite rough. The curve to her is still quite rough because yun nga, kailangan you have to mind your discard. So getting to her, the line to get to her, may be a little bit more complicated than some may think. So yun, but again, it's an interesting card. It changes some inking dynamics. So I think we'll see some people having fun with this card. Yun.
It's the Moana.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
Moana.
Next card.
Next card. So we just got yun nga, 2 quick ones, and now because I am also a Ruby Amber enjoyer, I like this card, Ruben, and sa totoo lang, he's one of my favorite characters in Lilo and Stitch the series. He's just so hilarious. So Ruben is experiment 625, and he's the only experiment that can talk. But anyway, he's 2-drop, 1/3, 1 lore, and he has the ability that if you exert him, remove 2 damage from chosen character of yours. For each 1 damage remove this way, pay 1 less for the next character you play this turn. I see this having a lot of use with Ruby because you have Mulan and Faju who come in with damage. So
Faju.
yeah. So you already have this in play. Bring down injured Mulan. Remove 2 damage from her. She's now completely healthy and ready to get shifted into the big triple shot Mulan. And the next character will be reduced by 2. So yeah, there's some good value to be had with Ruben. Ruben Sandwich Expert na pwedeng ma-explore, can be exploited maybe. And yeah, it fits well with the current Amber dynamic of leaning more into reduced costs and some payoffs for healing payoff, which I think we will see more in the other Amber cards that we will be featuring today. So yun. Kayo, may mga opinions ba kayo dun sa first 3 na
Hindi ko alam kung napansin mo, pero yung example mo sa Mulan, pwedeng bawasan yung shift value.
Oh, pwede nga. Yeah. Pwede nga din. Yun nga. You could also do that, but
kasi pagka-explain mo kanina is tatagal ka, you shift a Mulan and then use the
something else.
Or something else.
No. You just I said it's ready to be shifted into. Not you don't shift into.
Kasi mas malinaw na yung reduction is used for the shift.
Yeah, you can reduce it for the shift. You can use it to reduce the shift or any other character. Okay. If Mulan is already there, so that Mulan can attack. But if you just recently dropped Mulan, it's okay. Again, it depends on the sequence that you want. And here we go. This just hits so hard. This is Copper from The Fox and the Hound. Copper on the scent. 6 cost, 8/5 rush reckless. This is pretty much
Maui.
Yeah, it's it's Super Saiyan Maui. And costs it costs 1 more ink, but I think that 1 ink is well worth it, and especially again paired with Amber, which reduces ink cost, or if you're somehow in Sapphire wherein you ramp, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be an easy 6-drop to put down. And again with Amber, it hits hard, takes something out, and then heal it with the new Amber cards that have healing and healing payoff. So you're gonna get a lot of value from this card because it's guaranteed to get some damage and probably survive and take something out. So this might be a possible value engine to some decks. In my testing, I've been hit by this twice and it hurts. Takes out Vincenzo, no problem.
That 8. Ano.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, out of nowhere, there's a copper that just took out my Vincenzo, and now I have to deal with this 8/5 monster. So yeah, I'm a believer in this card. I think there's gonna be a lot of fun to have with this. And for my last card is Todd, again, also from Fox and the Hound, counterpart ni Copper. And 4 cost, 2 for 2 lore, but meron siyang modal ability where when he quests, he either becomes a 3 lore quester, technically, or he becomes a vase. He pretty much becomes Genie. So, without the draw, but still, if it gives you a lot of options, it gives you some options on how you want to go about your questing. If you think you're free, if you think that you can survive the next turn with a 2 for 3 lore quest, great. But if you don't want to get hit, give him the evasive, or you can give someone else the evasive. That's the thing. The wording is chosen character of yours. It's not another character. So you can choose Todd himself to gain that evasive and be a much harder target to hit while he's exerted. So yeah, those are my picks. If you noticed, I chose one of each color except Amethyst.
I wonder why.
I am not an Amethyst hater, but I think Amethyst just got too many good cards in every darn set. So, you know what? I'm just gonna completely ignore it for now because everybody's gonna say it's good anyway. So,
Sa akin lalabas
5
yung
cards lang
Amethyst.
eh.
sa iyo. Ang dami mong, alam ko ilan ang Amethyst mo dun sa listahan.
Dalawa lang naman, pero...
But still, yeah. Ayun, I try to distribute my list among the ink colors, but of course, I had to skip over Amethyst because we're only given 5. So yeah, that is it. Do you have any, any questions, violent reactions, or whatever to my picks? If you want to go back to some of them.
Wala na. Very straightforward. Yung Copper, I think I would have also chosen if I had more choices. Not really a big fan of yung Todd, to be honest. Kasi,
Is it Todd?
oh, dies to Thunderbolt.
Yeah, it does.
Gets UTS. I guess kung nanood kayo ng previous episode natin, iba na yung iniisip ko eh. Hindi na ako nag-iisip ng fun cards.
Yeah.
Nag-iisip na ako ng mga, what can I do to completely beat my opponent, no? So, I mean, like, yes, Todd's okay, pero parang...
And look at him, he's so cute.
Although, yung sabi ni Artabax, yung Big Todd.
Yung Big Todd.
Yung Big
Yeah,
Todd.
Big Todd.
Yung value.
I actually agree. I was debating whether to use this or Big Todd.
But anyway.
Pero kasi I wanted, it's because it's interesting. It's because it's interesting. Kasi yun nga, everybody's gonna say that the Big Todd is already good. So I just wanted to, put a word out for the little guy. He's so cute. Look at him.
Comment lang din na, ayun nga, yung Ruben na it's something na Amber can play around with damage kasi ayun nga, 'di ba? Like not Amethyst hate, but Amethyst has yung Cheshire, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Pag may damage, they can play around with it. Having Ruben, ayun na yung yun na yung parang pwede mong paglaruan. You can challenge someone, tapos may damage ka, tapos yun yung i-heal mo, 'di ba? Not necessarily yung enters damage, but yes, this comes earlier than Cheshire, tapos ayun nga, renewable din siya. You just exert him. So, yes, medyo okay nga siya, and it's very very refreshing
Mm.
na meron ngang another color that has another tool that plays around with damage this way.
And yun nga, binalik na nga nila yung healing payoff. There's a payoff for healing, not just removing the damage, but you get something else. Like some other cards even draw cards after you heal. Like, much like the old Rapunzel, right? The old Rapunzel gifted with healing. Is that the correct
Yes,
card?
gifted with heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's it's Amber's going back, dipping back into that well. Not in Whispers in the Well, but in Winterspell. But anyway,
Oh,
that is my
okay.
that is my 5 interesting cards in Winterspell. What about you, Hans? Ikaw na ata yung susunod. So let's
All
go to
right.
your list.
Let's go. Actually, I'm not sure which is next, but let's see. John Smith. So, uh, ito yung pick ko for the steal, of course. Bodyguard, the usual 5 unthinkable, 3-6 stat line na 2 lore. Okay naman siya. But ito yun nga yung effect na very, very interesting, and I really hope na they lean into it or maulit siya. Yung opponents must choose this character for actions and abilities if able. So, takes bodyguard to another
Yeah.
level pa na minamagnet niya yung targets sa kanya. So, when this comes into play, anything talaga, kailangan si John Smith. Challenges, kailangan si John Smith if he's exerted. If chosen target, so yun nga, it explicitly says actions and abilities. So action cards, be it
Mhm.
songs or whatever, na single target, John Smith, or chosen target, John Smith. Tapos abilities, pati that comes with yung on-play abilities ng mga nasa field, kailangan
Mhm.
si John Smith.
TTBs niya,
So,
oh.
namamagnet niya talaga, and it's really interesting na it's another tool for you to protect your board. I understand that it's 5 and uninkable, but it can work with pwede din dun sa ramp, 'di ba? Ramp ng blue, or yung reduction nga, or rather yung um, discount abilities ng amber.
It can potentially buy you a turn. A safe turn. There's
And
that potential. And you don't have to have him exerted for him to draw out yung mga
yung
actions. Yeah.
abilities. So extra, like a super bodyguard lang for me. So I find it very, very something that they could play around with hopefully in the future. Tapos 6 is nothing to uh ano din, laugh about din. So lagyan mo siya ng ano nga, ng mga kasama na nag-heal, 'di ba? So it's
Or
very
resist.
resist, 'di ba? Pwede din. Very interesting nga. So can protect your locations then if ever. That it's something na uh, again, hoping na they explore more in the
Mm.
future,
Um,
kasi bodyguard talaga medyo I haven't seen much of it, lalo na yung Bogo. So
mm.
I like this with Chief Bogo.
O nga no, sa Infinity mo protect niya yung locations from attacks. I mean from and then
Mga
along came Zeus. Pwede, no? I think it
yeah.
does, right?
Yep.
Because must choose this character for actions and abilities if able. And
Attacks kaya.
with
Tumahan siya ng
attacks.
attacks.
Survive pa.
Anyway, just a
So
little note.
yun yung John Smith, one of my picks, and nung na-reveal nga siya, instant interest sa akin.
Mm.
So one of my 5 here. Moving on to the next card is Elsa, Ice Artisan. So another card din na nung na-reveal, instant na, oy, wow. Kasi uh, not they don't really play around much with characters abilities interacting with locations, 'di ba? So may actions na plays around with locations, merong mga a handful na pag may location ganito yung nangyayari, but wala talagang it's built for it.
Yeah, this
So
has payoff when you play a location.
Elsa, Ice Artisan, it's a legendary card. 6 inkable, and it's a Floodborn, so meron siyang shift 4, 5/5, medyo standard. And then ayun nga, yung 2 abilities niya which are very, very location based talaga. So Endless Winter when you play this character, and whenever you play location, you may exert chosen character with 3 strength or less. So, meron kang renewable na pang-exert. It's a Ruby card, so it can play around with yung mga challenge decks nga. Especially if you have locations that benefit from that or helps you get more lore or more people out. And then yung other ability, Distant Call, while this character is at a location, she gets +3 lore pips. So that one lore pip becomes 4 easily. Tapos shift 4 pa, madaling ma-reach. There are a lot of cheap locations in Ruby. Not just cheap locations, but cheap moving in locations. So, madaling ma-reach yon yung ability na yon. Tapos, ayun nga, you play her, tapos may ma-exert ka pa, might take out a threat or two. Very, very, very interesting card na I see myself using, lalo na dun sa racers ko.
Put
So,
her in
yung
Sleepy Hollow.
pwede, di
And
ba?
she becomes evasive after.
Or, ayun nga, yung starting line, 'di ba? It's
Yeah.
0 cost to move in. So
Yeah.
madali lang, pasok mo yung starting lines, 1 cost, no cost to move in. Tapos Elsa lang din.
Yeah.
Tapos ayun, it really works with yung cheap locations nga, especially with the Ruby ones that they added. So Sleepy Hollow, tapos yung Beast Castle, then okay. So I see myself getting this and playing around with it in however many location decks I try to build this cycle.
Woohoo! Go locations.
So yun talaga. Hoping na they bump into locations more and trying and waiting for it. So I think this is a good direction for them. Moving on to the next card, Goofy, Ghost of Jacob Marley. So going to stat line. So for Uninkable, for 4 stat line, 2 lore pips, and then a boost 2. Ang ability niya is Grave Outcome. When this character is banished, each opponent chooses and discards a card for each card that was under him. So, ito yung napili ko. It's a super rare card. Just for the fact na they have discard pa rin in mind. So, having Goofy out na knowing na pwede siyang target, I know na it's a 4 stat line so madali lang din siyang ma-take down. But hopefully, you can put him down with some cards under him already. So pwede ngang if you have 6, 'di ba? Play Goofy tapos boost ka agad. May madi-discard ka na dun sa kalaban. So again, it's something to keep in mind na hindi pa nila gino-go away yung discard meta even though wala na masyadong support, but there's still discard cards out there. And interesting nga na pwede mo nga if Goofy goes unchecked, 'di ba? So pwedeng marami ka nang na-boost and cards under him can come from his boost or other cards that put cards under him. Threat nga din siya. So you can activate it yourself. So when this character is banished, 'di ba? So not necessarily ma-challenge siya or something. Pag ma-out of play lang siya or mamatay nga siya. So you can target them yourself para
Time
lang
to go.
makapag-discard ka. And then malay mo nakailang cards na nga yung nasa ilalim ni Goofy. Poof, wala nang hand si kalaban.
Yeah.
So very interesting. And then there are a lot of support cards naman for boost or putting cards under characters. So madali lang din
Especially
siyang
this set.
ma-pump. Yep,
Especially
this
this
set
set.
and previous set. So yung mga Quack Faster, yung mga bagpipes, 'di
Yeah.
ba?
Recovered page.
Keep an eye out for Goofy. Baka nga tech nga din something to this card. Everyone misses PJ.
Prince John.
Moving on to my next card. Tiny Tim Scratch. Okay. Ask ko na lang din muna kayo, does this card seem familiar?
Scepter of Arendelle?
Yes.
Yes.
So, ayun nga, kaya ko siya napili. Kasi it is Scepter of Arendelle. It's the same effect.
So you can
Ang
have
pinag-
8 Scepters of Arendelle, technically.
Yun yung nagpa-interest sa akin. Kasi ang sa akin is that they didn't shy away naman from changing rarities, 'di ba?
Mm.
Kasi yun lang yung pinagkaiba nila, uncommon and common. They're the same color, they're the same ink, they're the same ability. Ang pinagkaiba niya lang is yung pangalan. So, my thinking is, why? Why not just reprint Scepter of Arendelle or change the rarity kung yun yung problema? 'Di ba?
Yeah,
So,
that
yun
is yeah,
yun
that
yung
makes me
thinking.
wonder.
But yes, it's interesting yun yung kwento ko about that. Nung nakita ko siya, like, this exists already. Buti sana kung ibang color. Kaso hindi eh. Why does this exist? Of course, Tiny Tim needs his crutch, but you know,
Why?
'di ba?
Oh
Like
god. Makes me
it's
wonder. I guess we'll
the
have to
same
ask
card. It's the same card. Ay nako.
head
Ayun
scratcher
lang.
this one. This is truly a head scratcher.
Ayun lang din talaga. Bye Tiny Tim Scratch.
And
And then
next, good card.
Stitch, Carefree Snowboarder. So, I think madali lang din siya explain. I believe it's better than yung Surfer. It's renewable na whenever this character quest instead of pag on play niya lang, and it comes in faster at 5 ink. So, I believe mas maano nga siya, mas okay. And that yun yung nagdo-draw sa'kin sa kanya. Putting people out as uh, has never been easier, lalo na yung mga reducing cards that exist now with Winter Spell and yung mga previous, as well as yung mga coming from the discard na characters. Meron tayo yung Lilo Escape Artist, and then yung Rockstar Lilo na nagbe-bring back. So, uh, having more characters in the board is easy with Amber. Tapos draw has always been good. Kaya okay yung snowboarder. It's a better quote unquote sport as compared to yung surfer Stitch. So
Amber Emerald getting so much goods.
yun lang yung quick explanation. It's a better card. Ayokong gamitin yung term na power creep, but it is.
Although I would think a little bit different, no?
Mhm.
Parang looking at it from a like competitive stance. So competitive,
Yeah,
nag-iba na talaga,
competitive.
binago na talaga ako ng
Wala
GS
na.
Ayun,
mo,
yun yung
no?
perspective. Oh.
Oo.
Okay lang naman.
So,
The competitive
ano
perspective
siya,
is always
parang
fine.
sayang kasi yung like opportunity to get the 2 lore right away. Ay, 2 lore, 2 cards right away from yung Surfer Stitch. So, I think para sa akin, unless mabawasan yung removal in the set, no? Which is marami tayo. Parang baka sayang na hindi siya magkakaroon ng effect right away when pagbaba niya. Yun lang siguro yung pinaka-concept.
So this comes with the
But
pray it survives clause.
Oo,
Yeah,
yun, meron
kasi
siya ng
quest
pray it
nga eh.
survives clause. Pero kung nag-survive siya, okay siya. Although parang yun nga, compared to the Stitch,
Surfer.
parang you have to do it like twice, dalawang magkaiwalay na ano.
Yung value.
But I do get na mas mura kasi siyang lumalabas. So, if this were like draw 2 cards when you quest, yun siguro.
Oh, that's
I'd be
gonna
a little
be
bit higher.
May
I'd be
changes
a
na
little
yun.
bit higher.
that's gonna
on
be
the-
broken.
Hindi lang rare yun.
And I think yung ano parang one card that I think is also important sa Amber na yun, sa Amber Champion. No? So, it kind of pushes the Surfer Stitch over the edge with like kapag may Amber Champion tas like 4-10 gagawin mo sa 4-10 kahit yung Copper kanina hindi niya
Wala,
kayang
di niya
i-one shot
kaya,
yun
di
no?
abot.
But I do see na may value naman siya but I'm not as high as it on as you are. Yun lang naman.
So yun nga, I guess it's more of your playstyle. And if you want the value right away, go with the Surfer one. But if you want, if you can wait for that value, again,
Or you can
pray it survives, then there
or
you
if you
go.
can assure nga his protection, di ba? Andyan pa rin naman yung like I said earlier, yung John Smith, or if you have You have Alice, diba?
Mhm.
But there are ways.
Protect
So
them, yeah.
I think that's 5 for me. No surprise, wala din ata akong amethyst.
Haters!
Ako lang yata yung dito
Haters!
Yun.
Oh,
So,
hindi tayo pwede maging amethyst hater. Amethyst yung buong channel natin. Kita niyo naman yung mga backgrounds, di ba?
I got 1 card for each color then, but we didn't talk about it prior. So,
Actually, yun nga didn't talk about it prior. Sige, tignan na lang
Self-imposed
natin
rules lang namin yun. Pero yun, kay Ian na.
self-imposed rules.
sige.
Again, maybe dahil yun nga, this is the DLC in me talking na yung 5 na napili ko is more, I think, competitive in nature, no? So yung una ko is obviously next slide. So it's
Willow.
Grandmother Willow, no? This card has produced a wave of sentiment from from pros all around. People complaining mostly from the control pros. Tapos yung aggro, yung aggro side naman sinasabi lang,
Yay!
dahil mas mabilis yung aggro kayo, nagrereklamo kayo. So, ako hindi ko kaya mamili ng side doon, no? But Grandmother Willow does give you some insane plays. Right off the bat. So parang yung isang post na nakita natin, parang turn 1 Daisy, turn 2 Willow, and another Daisy, no? Tapos anong tawag yung sumunod na turn, may sing akud pa siya plus something and another Daisy na naman.
And you can also do a tramp very, very quickly. Big trap.
Pwede
There's
ka
a big trap line.
Pwede ka mag-big trap on turn 3.
If you're on dogs.
Yeah,
Grandmother Willow
brings
fits
you-
dogs so well. You know why?
fits dogs. Actually, aggro, din.
You know why she fits dogs so well?
Kasi, sige, joke mo yan eh.
Because trees have bark.
Nakita ko na yan kanina eh. So parang alam ko na to, parating na to.
Yep. Dogs. Anyway, I'm sorry for bothering.
But this card, I think, will single-handedly bring back all the Fire the Cannons.
Yes, actually, I agree.
FTC.
Kung wala kang FTC, and you
Uncontested,
see
no?
this one across the board, you're in for a bad time. So, magpapasok po sila uli niyan.
I was half expecting na yung gagamitin nating photo yung ibang squirrel yung
but yung sa akin kasi people are saying that this is like Bucky levels of
broken
power. Pero parang sa akin hindi, kasi si Bucky kasi ward. Ito pwede mong barilin. So okay lang. So kung wala ka na removal, sorry mo na lang, but I mean, like, at least you can deal with it, di ba?
At least it can be dealt with.
Tago lang siya from the background din.
Although it's just a huge it's to deal with this kind of messes with your tempo a bit, but hey, better than letting
because
letting it run wild.
Both of you would probably have the cannons. Okay, so moving on to my next one. I think medyo madaya kasi parang the time that we recorded this one, parang marami ng mga pros na nagkaroon ng opinion. Ito, content creators and opinion. And I actually kind of share a little bit of this, no? So yung Akud is a 3-cost song, uninkable, no? And if you sing it, you pay 2 less for the next character that you're playing and you draw a card. So yung combo nila dito is siyempre turn 1 Angel. Siya rin naman yung kakanta. No? So so this is like going back to one card that I really, really like to use way back set 6.
Yes. Jit.
So it's kind of giving me Jit vibes. No?
Yes.
So yung Jit is just in time, which is an action na 3 cost then, where you played a character with 5 cost for free. So ang madaya dito sa Akub is that you can actually do it a turn earlier because you can sing it. So for core, it's Angel on turn 1. Tapos next turn, you ink. So you have 2 ink and then you
Sing.
sing Akun.
Then a
At
5
may
drop.
draw ka pa eh. May
Yeah.
draw ka pa eh. So the next na pwede mo baba, Amber Champion na agad.
Yeah.
So parang
Speed.
o di ba? So yung angel mo protected na agad at 2 parang 2
Plus 2
4
will,
na.
yeah.
So ano na siya agad. So it ramps up to a lot of good characters, no? I actually didn't have space for it, but I also really considered putting si Chief dito.
Pauhatan.
Yeah.
Chief Pauhatan.
So
Good card.
parang siya eh, parang first turn Angel, second turn Akun,
Then
tapos
Chief
Chief.
Pauhatan.
Diba?
Oh God.
Ano gagawin mo ng 5-5? Paano mo babanggain yun? Diba? So you'd have to ram 2 people into it for you to deal with it, diba? So
At turn
it's
2.
although ang
Yeah.
caveat nito is that yun nga, parang it doesn't fit all decks. Parang it fits a certain kind of deck. But it does provide for a lot of fast shenanigans kung kailangan. So ngayon, yung mga tao na gumagamit ng JIT dati, kabisado lahat ng mga 5 cost characters. Ngayon,
Mga shortcut.
yung mga mag-a-accrued naman ng kabisado naman, yung mga mga 4 cost characters. I really like that it also replaces itself. So
Excellent.
again, the pay to less can also affect shift. So meron nga silang mga lines that you had Todd parang somewhere kasi you shift on a big Todd at around like turn 3 or 4.
Oh, wow.
Tapos makakapag COL na rin siya agad, no? So this is my vote. It may or may not see play. Definitely Willow will see play. This one will probably be, but not as
not as rampant as Willow. Willow's
as originally thought. I also feel, but definitely a strong card.
Will affect din on how we view cards tulad nga nung dati, 'di ba? Nung when JIT was around, pag merong 5 cost, ay pwede i-JIT, ay
pwedeng i-JIT. Ngayon 4 cost pwede
i-Akun.
Yun na nag-iiba na yung
how we view cards.
Okay, so moving on to my next one. Oh, yan na, nagsilabasan na our first
Amethyst.
So I kind of went into this episode feeling a little bit parang madaya kumbaga kasi I watched several other content creators, no? And I didn't even think about this card until nakita ko na parang okay, sabi na people are really high about this card. Parang bakit, no? And there are two major two major scenarios where this one will really come into play really well. So you play this in Blurple with ramp. So turn 1 mo, 1 cost, turn 2 mo, magra-ramp ka, and then turn 3 you have a Tigger. So on your opponent's side, turn 1, 1 drop, turn 2, Lantern. Tapos turn 3 mo, pagbalik mo sa iba-bounce mo yung Lantern niya. So parang he just technically wasted the turn. No. So that's one, no. Another thing is that nakalagay dito is you may return a chosen character, so you can choose your own. So you can like choose your own docks.
Ooh.
Yeah,
to return and choose your own docks. Dun pa lang sabi ko parang that's kind of cheaty, no? Also, dahil nga you can return a chosen character, you can return those boosted stuff like sina Flynn, some of the other cheap boosted cards for extra draw.
Even more now.
Kung kakailanganin mo.
With Winter Spell. So mas maraming ang cheap boost. Like
Yeah. There's a lot of cards that this can get rid of. So people are also saying na Blurple didn't have really good answers to aggro at the start of the first few turns. So now
they do.
Meron na. Ilser Tempo while you put a 4/3 body on your side, can one-shot a Daisy, can one-shot a Tiana. Ito yung isa sa pick ko. Madayang pick.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
So my next one is another
Amethyst.
Amethyst card. No, Amethyst
I like this card too.
So parang there was this one singular post that made me decide to choose this one. Na parang it feels wrong that Sven can one-shot an Elsa and live. No? So we do know that Elsa is a very meta-defining card. Fifth spirit, pretty hard to deal with that 5 willpower.
5 life.
Yeah, but then like knocks her out of the sky. No? So saktong 5 yan. Patay. Hindi siya nakakapatay ng Iago, but it can kill a genie. It can
Yeah.
kill Elsa. Will trade with the Dumbo. So there are a lot of like characters with mga 2 strength lang na pwedeng hampasin ng one shot and then babae. So even just to kill the Elsas,
Yeah.
Rush pa eh. So
Oo, rush
biglaan.
pa eh. Rush pa. 'Di ba? Talagang para sa akin galit galit ba ako sa Elsa? Hindi naman ako galit, pero parang it's really annoying to face one across the board kasi can challenge multiple times.
It's a
It's
problematic
evasive,
card in my opinion.
Oo.
But yeah, this is I guess an answer to that problem, but it's still an amethyst, so yay.
Nandun din sila amethyst skills, amethyst kumbaga,
Uh,
yung nagiging issue natin.
yeah.
Basics.
So, nothing else to say except that again,
Yeah.
it kills Elsas, no? Yun lang naman yata yung trabaho niya, but does the job really, really well. If you feel that there's a lot of Elsas in your area, then kuha ka ng Svens, no? Shoot her out of the sky. Kumbaga. So,
Okay.
the
Next.
last card for me is Mulan.
Of
So,
course.
people have been talking about this one as something that could potentially make a new deck. So people have been brewing the Christmas deck,
Yeah.
green red. No? Works really well in a dog shell as well. Maybe as a 1 or 2 off. No? Yung mga tao kasi they really value the sudden
Yeah, 6 lore.
6 lore o
With-
yung potential 6
With
lore.
tramp.
With Trump, isang Trump lang yan.
Oh.
Quest ka, di ba?
Pump trap.
So it's just there gaining you like 6 lore, such a big swing, no?
Mhm.
Speaking of swing, no, people have also been saying na hindi sila takot sa Mulan because they know na kapag binuff siya, hindi yan magcha-challenge.
Yeah, she's gonna quest.
Nagki-quest siya. So parang okay, you buff this Mulan. You probably won't kill any of my characters because you would value the lore better than anything else. But just do know that you can shift onto this no? with the elite archer. So do that with parang isipin nyo lang kung ano yung posibleng mangyari. So
Yeah.
parang you're there sitting pretty na parang okay, di naman ako sa challenge it. Tapos parang oh no, you got triple shot. And then you're like, oh, sad.
You know what's
Shifted siya, so may +3.
Yeah.
Sige.
You know what makes it worse? There's this
Ano?
card that exists called Next Stop Olympus.
Ready.
That you can pump her up to that maximum of 6. Request, ready her, shift in the Dark Mulan, then do it again.
Actually, kahit wala yung next stop. I mean, like, kahit next stop lang.
Oh, next stop lang. Even without the shift Mulan, she can do some damage.
Pwede naman siyang humampas.
And it's
Although,
free because
syempre-
she's 6.
Tapos yung
Technically, one quest and one challenge.
Yeah, one
kasi
quest and
yung
one
lalabas
challenge.
dun, lalabas.
If
ang
you
sa
want,
akin
if you
is
want extra oomph, shift in the triple shot one. Sorry, Hans.
go lang. But yeah, ang sa akin is like maximum niya is 6 lore. So
Mm.
sabihin nating mapump mo. There's cards such as yung you came back, 'di ba? 12, scary.
Yeah.
You came back, kaya.
Isang lang, 'di ba? It's not that much resource. It's doable na nga mapump mo nga lang if it survives. Tapos you came back 12 lore. Kahit hindi ka nga mag-quest nun for a while eh.
Yeah.
'Di ba? In the lead ka na. Tapos sabihin natin meron ka pang isa.
Yeah. This card just has
Yeah,
so much
having two
potential.
is kind of like horrible. Horrible for the other side.
Yeah.
No.
So much potential for this card.
I feel that it has a home in dogs as a 1 or 2. Kasi syempre, if you want to raise, why not have some 6 lore questings
Yeah.
going your way?
Yep.
So again, choices ko were pretty much meta cards, no?
Which is fine.
Again, wala naman restriction, no? So each of us would have
Yeah.
had different things going into this. Pero yun nga, sabi ko naman, medyo binago na ako ng DLC Hong Kong. Iba na ako mag-isip. At pati believe it or not, I've already decided to choose to play just one deck for this whole season.
Congratulations.
Kung ano man yung piliin ko,
Triumph
tama,
yan.
pero parang,
Mm.
pero ewan ko, hindi ko alam kung ikikip ko yung promise na yun, pero parang, I
It's
should.
okay.
I should.
Meta, yung local meta din eh. Diba? What works?
Those are my picks.
Yeah, and those are our picks. So we'd actually be curious to know what is yours. So please sound off in the comments on which cards catch your fancy, you're excited about. Which cards do you think are not necessarily powerful but interesting? And please sound off in the comments. And of course, we still have our community questions that have been delayed.
Naipon, na busy
for
talaga
2
kami sa
months.
lahat ng mga ganap sa
Yeah, because of DLCs and stuff, and we're still going to Taiwan, but I think we have a lot of time before that. So finally, we will be able to
Siguro,
answer the
kayo, maraming
questions.
time.
Yun. So
We'll try.
Yeah, we'll try. Anyway, again, thank you very much, ma Illumin nephews at Illuminieces. It's gonna
Pagod
be
pa rin,
one hell.
actually.
It's gonna be one hell of a new season. Let's all be excited for Winter Spell.
Housekeeping na din 20 siya, 'di ba? Feb 20. Winter Spell. No, LGSs or when are we getting?
LGSs will get it ng Valentine's.
Valentine's Day. So, for those of you who don't have Valentine's dates, booster box cracking.
Sana makuha natin yung mga choices
a week
natin.
before,
Yeah.
from what I know. So
Okay,
tapos
Ayun.
yung regular release is a week after.
Yep.
2021, I think.
Yes. Ayun. Oh, that is it. Thank you very much once again.
Ito na
Please
si
like and
BJ.
subscribe. Ito si BJ.
Papaalam na si BJ.
Papaalam
At
na.
si Hans. At si Ian na new and evolved.
Renewed vigor.
Renewed. Hindi, pagod pa rin ako eh. Pero parang iba na yung mindset. Mindset.
Na-shift na.
Nag-shift na.
Yan. Okay, like and subscribe. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.